Hello, welcome to this next video on private methods. So this is a very short and sweet video. There's not going to be a challenge associated with it. It's just to point out that so far we've written some methods that are public, like public int get coin count that returns the coin count. But we can also have private methods. And private methods are methods that you can only use within the class where they're defined. So what we did last video, where we have this increasing and decreasing coin count and this coin text is changing, is we have this single line of code that's repeated in both places. Now that's not a big deal. It's no problem to repeat a line of code a couple times, but there could be other times as well in this coin counter script where we want to refresh the coin count. So for example, there could be, instead of increasing or decreasing, right, we might be resetting the coin count at some point, or we might be, maybe there's a power up that doubles your coin count, something like that. So it might be helpful to have this functionality taken away and put in a private method so we can call it whenever we need it. So to define a private method, you're just going to write private, just like how we start methods with public when we want others to be able to access it. Private, what's the return type? Here it's going to be void. It's not returning anything. And I think I'm going to write update, or maybe I'll call it refresh coin count text. And because we're dealing with a local variable here, this is a field that belongs to this class. We don't need any parameters because we're going to have access to this field inside this method because we're in this class. So we can write coin count text directly inside the method. And what we can do is just cut this coin count text line, and we can put it inside this refresh coin count text. And instead of calling this line right where we took it from, we can instead call the function. So copy this line, paste it right there, and put a semicolon. So again, notice the naming convention, capital R, so first letter is capital, and every subsequent word is capital first letter. And then to call a private method, you just write the name of the method and open parenthesis, possible arguments inside, and closing parenthesis and semicolon. So you don't need to have anything in front of it, dot. You don't do that because it's just a private method. We're just accessing it directly here. And we can call this method again inside increase coin count there. So here we're just calling that method twice. And this private method now can be used any number of times when we need to call that function. So that's just a short and sweet video just showing you private methods. Go ahead and make this update to your code, and we will see you in the next video.